everyone. Have you ever wondered how executives manage to navigate those tricky workplace situations in ways that are professional and seem effortless? Are you curious about what strategies they use to help them stay at the top? Well, if you want to know specific things that they do so that you can do them too, this episode is for you. In today's video, I'll discuss how to lead like an executive with 4 tips on how to lead like a boss so that you'll know exactly what to do when it's your turn. So keep watching. Hey there, and welcome back to Drive-By Conversations, the best place for new and emerging leaders who want help navigating challenging conversations in the workplace. If you're new to me, my name is Jaboria Scott, and I'm an online leadership coach. I got into coaching around 2012, and I've worked in leadership positions in both the nonprofit and public sectors for almost 2 decades now. I also consult and basically do all things leadership. Be sure to come say hi and follow me on Instagram or Facebook for more helpful info about workplace tips. Now for today's topic. An article written by Jean Sahadi called What Sets the Best Executives Apart from Everyone Else, taken from CNN Business News at CNN.com, talks about the things that executives do differently to be successful. Sahadi wrote the following: managerial competence, expertise, and a great track record are some of the key traits that can help you to get promoted to the C-suite. So too can being well suited to handle the pressure particular to your industry. But executives who end up becoming the very best leaders usually bring something more: a high level of emotional and moral intelligence. End quote. I agree that these skills are among the key factors in the making of a superior executive leader. In today's video, I'll review a few of the practical aspects of what that looks like in action. When it comes to understanding what helps leaders to get selected to top positions and become a part of the admired C-suite, it's kind of hard to know exactly what to do to prepare yourself to get to that level of leadership. Of course, learning how to lead like an executive only matters if that's where you're headed in your career path. While the tips in this video by no means encompass all of the things that you can do, they will definitely provide you with a good starting point to get you on your journey. In this video, I'll give my take on a few things that you can do to lead like a boss. Oh, and before I forget, be sure to watch until the end because I have a free resource that I created just for you that I think you'll enjoy. Tip number 1. When you lead like an executive, you leverage the talents and strengths of those around you. Effective leaders understand that they don't know everything and they can't do everything, and that's okay. Executive leaders hire good people with exceptional skills to build strong teams. When you, as the leader, allow others to operate in their gifts, they not only feel like a valuable contributor, but they make you successful. As a leader, your role is to set the vision for the team of what needs to be accomplished as you use those soft skill sets that effective leaders use to motivate successful teams to achieve objectives. David Schwartz, the author of The Magic of Thinking Big, calls leaders with these characteristics human engineers. The author describes human engineers as possessing the ability to inspire others to perform at their best. When you build upon the strengths of individual team members, you'll be able to ensure that everyone works in the area that best suits their skill set. This will help you to maximize human capital and operate in excellence. Tip number 2. When you lead like an executive, you understand the value of situational awareness. Simply put, it means that you are aware of what's going on around you. It's basically a way to describe how you pay attention to your surroundings. This concept has roots in the history of military theory. However, over time, the concept has had far reaching implications across many industries. That's mainly because of its effective and practical use in both long term and short term assessment and strategy. According to engineer Micah Ensley's model of situational awareness, there are three components. Level 1, the perception of what is happening. Level 2, the understanding of what has been perceived. And level 3, the use of what is understood to think ahead. Here's why that's important. If you're a leader who is aware of your surroundings, you'll be able to quickly and accurately interpret what's going on around you. You'll also have the ability to be proactive in avoiding certain hazards for yourself and for your colleagues. Leaders with situational awareness understand how their actions and decisions impact current and future business operations on a daily basis. Executive leaders are in the know. They are aware of what the key players are doing around them, and that's key. Tip number 3. When you lead like an executive, you think outside the box. Executive leaders are visionaries and they are innovators. Innovators aren't afraid to do things differently or to do things that have never been done before. Innovative leaders not only embrace change, but you look for the opportunities to use changing times, situations, and circumstances to discover new paths and forge ahead. If you are an innovative leader, it means that you also A, strive for new levels of high performance, B, you respectfully challenge the status quo by offering a fresh perspective through solution oriented recommendations, and C, you strive to improve efficiency and get big wins for your company. There are good examples of innovators throughout history and in our recent lifetime. People like Brian Chesky, CEO and co founder of Airbnb, or Dr. Patricia Bach, who invented and patented a device that refined laser cataract surgery. Or when we look at inventor Cyrus Baldwin, who designed a patent an important safety feature for automatic elevator doors, we get an idea of what groundbreaking innovation looks like. Just like these examples, innovative leaders are energized by the opportunity to make improvements or to create something new. Innovators convert those ideas into action items. Leaders who think outside the box also generate enthusiasm for new ideas for those who follow them. Top executives also create an open environment that fosters this ingenuity. Hit the like button if you're a person who thinks outside the box. Tip number 4. When you lead like an executive, you learn to negotiate. Understand that everything is a negotiation. I mean, everything in life. Convincing or persuading others to take a particular course of action requires keen insight, awareness, and sharp communication skills. In many cases, you'll need keen understanding of org politics so that you can understand who the key players are and how to operate strategically. To lead like an executive, you'll need to make strong alliances and to garner your resources in order to reach objectives. There are many books out there about the art of negotiating in business that will give you specific steps that you can take to become a good negotiator. However, in order to keep this video short, I won't go into details today. If you know a good book about how to negotiate in business, leave the title and the author in the comment section below and share it with our community. I'd love to see what you recommend. Now, I understand that it can be difficult to establish yourself as the leader, and it can also be hard to know exactly what to say when you're in a tough spot, especially when you're caught off guard. That's why I created the free Drive-By Conversations resource for you to download. It has specific examples of response phrases that you can use to show up like the leader that you are. I also have a video explaining what a drive-by conversation is, so be sure to check it out so that you can use this free checklist as a supplemental resource. Both links are in the description box for you below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you'll get notified each week when I post more videos just like this one. As always, have a great week, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.